Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you guys back with us. I think we did this back in December, and it was wonderful. You got to hear with our three bands, and we'll be starting with our first of our three tonight, the Symphonic Band. This is a pre-assessment concert. We're very fortunate to have some adjudicators here, some great band directors, and even a band director / administrator here to help us tonight. From our middle school, we have Mrs. Amanda Smith. Let's give her a big hand for being here tonight. Our old friend, Mr. Josh Shepard, who helps with our marching band throughout the year, different things. And if you've not had a chance to meet this gentleman, we've had just an amazing addition to our faculty. Dr. Nicholas Sneed is one of our new assistant principals, and his prior career in education before being an administrator, he was a band director and a very good one. He's helped our marching band, he's been in several of our band classes, and he's also the fine arts administrator. He's already working with me every day. So let's welcome Dr. Nicholas Sneed. I myself have taken part in 2 pre-assessments already, one high school and middle school up north of us in the Lansdowne area. Last night I got to hear Eagle Ridge. And at the end of every performance, we're going to have one of them come up and do a little 5-minute wrap-up with them, maybe a little bit more than that. Mr. Shepard's going to come up and talk to this band. Mrs. Smith will come and talk to the middle band, and then Dr. Sneed will talk to the wind ensemble. And I ask you to kind of keep your talking down. I would say last night the Eagle Ridge crowd was wonderful, and I even talked to them a little bit. A week or so ago, I was somewhere where there was a lot of talking, and I even had to turn around and make a comment about how you're such a wonderful crowd. I love the way you're paying attention, and then they all did pay attention. So just kind of that. Teachers are good at turning things around. So they're going to be getting a little bit of instruction. We're not doing any sight reading tonight, but we do want to give them some immediate feedback. Now, really quickly, each band will be performing next week on either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday in our assessment, which is at Rock Ridge, and you are more than welcome to come to those performances. This band, our Symphonic Band, which is about 80% freshmen, 80 to 85% freshmen. We have some upperclassmen that fill in, so we have complete instrumentation, because all of our kids have to go through, it's just a necessity to experience the high school assessment thing, and if we didn't have the esprit de corps, as I call it, of doing what needs to be done with our upperclassmen, it would be harder for them. So I'm really proud of the upperclassmen that are filling in certain instruments. That's a Briar tradition since day one. But this band will perform on Saturday, March 8th at Rock Ridge at noon. So if you can come hear them, that'd be great. The Symphonic Winds, which will be on next, they perform on Thursday afternoon at 2:30, and then the Wind Ensemble will be on Friday afternoon at 2:30. So it's going to work out great, and if any of your students are taking the SOL during Thursday and Friday, it's worked out so they can do that in the morning, and then they should be with me easily by noon to eat a quick lunch. We're hoping to bag lunch real quickly. We get dressed and we go to Rock Ridge. So anyway, hope you enjoy our music. I've really had a good time working with all of the programs with all 3 bands. I really believe that we're headed in the right direction in every way, but we're going to hope our administrators and our directors tonight can give us some comments. So this is the Briarwood Symphonic Band, and enjoy the program. between songs, but there's a couple explanation things. Mr. Nigel Tangredi, our great choir director, does assist me with our band program one period every other day, and I really appreciate that. Dr. Murphy, our great guitar professor, also helps out, and he'll actually be playing along with our second band tonight. He plays an amazing electric bass, and it just supports our tubas, and we have one tuba in that, a great tuba player, but it just helps support that, so you'll see him in a minute. But Mr. Tangredi decided to fly to Los Angeles with his choir this morning. Okay, so I will be conducting his piece. The next song is Of Wizards and Warriors, and typically this is the piece he does conduct. And this is our biggest expensive piece, and it does feature some solos around the group, so you'll hear that. And after this song, if we have, let me see if there's any hands. Do we have any rising freshmen here tonight? Can I see some hands out there? Okay, if you filled out a little sheet of paper, I'm going to have Mr. Al-Khalili bring that box up, and I'll have him draw a name and hand it to me. And we're going to be giving out some Chick-fil-A gift cards to 4 rising ninth graders that are here tonight. So we'll be doing that after this song. But this is Of Wizards and Warriors. Mr. Al-Khalili, if you have that box with the names, I will draw a oh, there he is. Oh, and Mr. Al-Khalili helping out tonight, one of our great staff members from the fall. Give him a big hand. He's such a good guy. You have to pull out because they'll think I cheat. All right, yeah, look at this. All right, let's see what we got here. Lynn Moore, come on up here. All right. District oboe player too, so congratulations. Give her a big hand for that. Great music. All right, we're going to finish up with a really cool song, Rondo for band. Great arranger, Richard Saucedo, just arranges for every type of musical ensemble you can imagine. And once again, I'm really proud of this group. The confidence that they're beginning to build is just really impressive. And in our program, we have it to where this band next year should become next year's Symphonic Winds. We like to have a nice trans movement where we go up through bands every year. So I can tell you they're all on their way. It's all about scales though, right? Got to get all 12 scales, memorize, learn. That's the key to everything. All music is scales in different orders. That's all it is. So learn your scales, you can do anything. So we're going to finish with Rondo. Shepherd is ready. We'll bring up, and let me direct you to my friend, the baseball player back here, Mr. Miles Nickerson. He's doing baseball, and they had practice today, and the trials. We have actually a variety of kids that are doing all different sports. Mr. Minnick played baseball in high school. I like to say that because I did. And my band director and my coaches worked to allow me to do both, and I would always do that. So Miles came right from practice, didn't have a chance to get in his tux. And I got to tell you, I like baseball outfits anyway, so I think pretty cool, especially Briar was color. So anyway, in all three bands, we have people that are doing that. And just in every sport that we have, I can't say enough about how I try to work with the athletes to allow them to do that. Athletes, cheerleading, DECA, you name it, FBLA, all the activities, because I want everyone to be a part of our band program and not ever have to sacrifice their music if they want to pursue a sport. So we're going to have Mr. Shepherd come up here, and he's going to spend just a few minutes helping them with stuff. And once again, the Briar's audience, you are just the very best people to ever perform for. You're such a wonderful audience. You're polite, you're respectful, and you're knowledgeable about music. So we always appreciate that.